saw, put it into action in their lives, and go out to the streets and proclaim it to the whole world, to all the people that they knew had just killed Jesus, that they risked being killed themselves. And their witness was so bold, not just in words, but in their lives, in the way they loved people. You see, God reveals the dignity of every person on the cross, that every person is worth God the Son to God the Father. So that birthed a Christian civilization where they took care of the poor. Because of that powerful witness, they reached the very heart of the Roman Empire. They reached every corner of the world. And they continued their witness here in Rome. By the way, witness and martyr are the same word in ancient Greek. And many of them gave the witness of their lives by being martyred, by being killed for their faith. In places like this, the Colosseum behind me. Now, Rome was very strongly a culture of death. And they'd applaud as prisoners were put to death. And before too long, Christians became those prisoners who were put to death to the applause of their neighbors in the Colosseum. As the Emperor Nero had them hung on crosses and lit on fire, actually to light up places like the Colosseum, would cover them in animals' clothing and have them be ripped apart by beasts. They gave their lives with this witness, but their witness was so strong, so steady, and their love was so pure that within 300 years, Rome became Christian. It changed the world. A culture of life took hold in the midst of a culture of death, and it changed everything by the power of the Holy Spirit. The Catholic Church is even responsible for putting an end to gladiatorial contests. Did you know that? It was St. Telemachus. He was a monk who came out of the desert and came to Rome, felt like God was driving him to Rome, and heard people cheering in an arena. Ran in the middle of it, found gladiators killing each other, and he was appalled that this would be happening. He ran into the middle of the fight, stood between these two big gladiators and said, "In the name of Christ, stop this thing." That was his witness. He was killed for it. News of what happened reached to the very emperor, who was horrified and realized, what do we do? And banned gladiatorial contests forever. That's a hard witness to give. The witness of your life. The witness of Jesus' love for us. It's impossible to give, no matter how much we know about our faith, unless God gives us the power of the Holy Spirit to live it out. The same power He gave the apostles.
What is the topic of this? Again, masaka topic เป็นฝาเลย Angela ปันปันนี่มั้งโอเคสิมั้งเลย A B C D C okay B B มั้ง C right okay มานมั้ง and next
Which saint gave his life to help stop the gladiatorial games?
A B C D D how do you pronounce
Telemachus.
okay okay นี่นะอัทุลูพี่เป็นบางอะไร the power of
Holy Spirit.
the Holy Spirit ข้าเสียงทวี power what is power what's the meaning of power นี่เปล่า power เป็นแบบนี้ power ranger right power ranger กันอย่างนี้นะ so it's like the hard logic นะทหารนะทหารนะ power ranger then like us I mean it's like like us I mean everyone is the same but about a uniform there like a power ranger one that is just like about I ของในปันอาหารปันอะไรแบบ before and then การดูลูกจังอ่ะตัว power ranger แต่นะ a uniform a dress แต่งอะไรแค่ดูจังอ่ะ so about อันนี้ตุยดอนเอรันมาตัวนั้นอ่ะ now right now tu lại tất cả ấy dùng tòa ra này vậy in uniform này lo dress này đại lo và ha confirmation là đại lo tôi cha tôi confirmation ben it dress này vậy it power này vậy the power of the Holy Spirit chỉ ben tôi vậy confirmation năng là cha ngà ben năng bằng hệ định Paul pin ok hi nu ben hi pa ben cùng chừng ta high school thì tại cha bây giờ này chỉ lo okay so first iyan nan ma iyan ben sacramento to sacramento pa na tui som na mo su na to pa na step by step by to tun let's say confirmation nga lai lo te yang pai ding na can confirmation nga nom chila nga mo no right they're not allowed because we have the step to step teng ben akan tan ko okay tun gen te na no hi confirmation nga lo but still you want to get married mo poi bo lo or nung ha siang do sister som long to pa som long nga mo no nga lo ba you have to get this first torana the power of the Holy Spirit he pen confirmation pen then I chila uniform no ding pen na ngao cha nga na uniform mo so ta no to uniform ne chi cha nga pen Power Ranger te pen uniform pen ti mo piak lo right okay come on you get one it's for you I make it for you now they keep on to ki chi lo you deserve anga ding kilom ki to nei cha na nga to ding nga pen ama address nei cha galdo mi kilo te hol ke to ra na en no confirmation nga ki cha nga bang ni ding mi kilo belom lo but you have to witness God witness ben ei pa ba what's the meaning of witness witness with how do you spell David witness okay witness Angela bang den ken na ei pa ba witness Mary
Adrian Bao Rosalo
man lúc chúng tôi lỗi lại ý thì đàn nữa mà Mary witness khai witness Momo witness tê chi bằng tôi phải kiếm bù ai lần theo bao lần tê chi bằng cái chỉ tỏi witness cái tê chi bằng của một bài bảo chân á cái à nụ bắt tay cái của một liệt đấy right ok hi nụ hi bắt bên cái đèn hi cái sắm đàn á tê chi bằngตัวนั้นนะตัวนี้เป็น in confirmation ตัวที่สามเป็นเตจีปังหนึ่งบัง witness God ปัสเซียนเป็นปัสเซียนตัดที่ตัวเป็นเตจีนี่ร่างเป็น Christian ในกิจอะไรเว้ยไอ้ยังอ่ะตัวไม่กิจนอนเลย like here in the US like almost I'm not saying อ่ะเบกาเบลล์หรอไอ้ยังอ่ะ majority Christian country แบบตัวไอ้จังอ่ะ is sin pi lỡ bite lỡ mà it's kind of good I young still nang nom na bang as a Catholic I'll see tu zui khat Catholic khan nei na to pen okay go sacrament to nei go to pen nang te chi pang na hi te ko to ri nga pen nang confirmation then our uniform power ranger that still that the ball to uniform pen no ki pedi to chang na sep yu pen ki khom no lo ding ki lo hàng nó là kỳ hàng nó nổi đến rồi, khó chấp tính chỉ rồi. This is the start. Apat này bạn này về, lắm cái pan những cái pan, bạn chỉ là nấu tún, tan ghé tan qua tan xóm được học xóm này. High school mình leo trên bến, hàng nó cái rằng thế đi. Bạn hàng nó cái rằng thế đi. Tôi đi ngáp bến, ini hàng chạm cô. Cái confirmation ngà cái ta cái hiệu nó rồi, I'm done. I don't have to go to church ครั้งต่อไปเล่นกัน confirmation งากี่ดึงมาแล้วว่าบาง benefit ของตัวนึงแก่เลย right เดี๋ยวนายจีน่านะลุงซิมปุ่มปีขาจีดำหนากี่ง่ายไป spiritually mentally physically ตัวน่ะไปหนาห่างอ่ะตัวน่ะครั้งโน้นอากี่เห็นแล้วขัดต่ออากี่เห็นงี้เราขัดเอ็นแล้วแต่ if you compare just look at เบียกินไปตัวเบียนไปเรา there's a huge อากี่ลำดันละเลียนเปรียบเลยแบบ it's a big difference ตัวที่งาเป็นบางโอเคเบียนไปหอยตัว confirmation งาเกี่ยจังนะเกี่ยปันอย่างเงี้ยเกี่ยเป็น I need to be active in all activities คือเอเล่เดี๋ยวสิปัญหาทุกตัวที่ของในสมาตัวทุกไปจังนะเอเป็นโอเคตัวอย่างเงี้ยไอ้เกี่ยเล่เอ็นอีดึงแต่ก็อยากตัวนั้น activities แบบกี่เหตุในห้างชั้นตัวที่เป็น the power of the Holy Spirit ตัวที่เป็นทุกคน feel ทุกคน from ปังเดี๋ยว any question อาคิบอกเปียกที่เราตัวเย็นหน่อยมั้งโอเค let's listen the second one อันนี้หนามั้ง
The sacrament of confirmation is not just some ritual you go through on the side in your life. You know, it has everything to do with who you are and why you exist. It helps you not just become more Catholic. It helps you become more you. See, we exist for a relationship with God, to know and love Him and serve Him, and to love other people as He does, and to be happy with Him forever. The sacraments of initiation bring us into that divine life of God, where we share in His life and become fully alive ourselves, fully who we are, and fully empowered to share His love with the entire world. All the sacraments of initiation help us to do that. They empower us to do the impossible. And sometimes we're under the impression that we receive those sacraments of initiation at baptism, confirmation, of Eucharist because of the choice of our parents or our choice. Granted, these choices are involved. Primarily, it's because God chose